fun during the holidays. I always think like I make a butter toffee nut. Jill makes a buffalo pecan and a barbecue cashew, and they are amazing, amazing. Sure. And they're just a fun little gift idea to give people, or just to have at a party or whatever to munch on. And I don't think they're super difficult.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
at all.
So how do you make these things? Because I want to be able to make them myself.
So funny thing is when I was looking for my recipe this morning, because I kind of made this recipe up myself.
Oh, you did?
A couple years ago. I can't find the barbecue one, so this is what I think's in it. So we're just gonna. I found the buffalo one.
This is your new.
I have the buffalo one written down in my book, but I don't have this one. But we're just gonna
wing it.
Yeah. So I've got a half a cup of barbecue sauce and a fourth a cup of honey, and I love this barbecue sauce for this recipe.
Okay.
So it's
the Hickory KC Masterpiece.
Yes.
Hickory brown sugar KC Masterpiece, and then you've got half cup of honey.
Fourth cup of honey.
Fourth cup of honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we've got a half a pound of raw cashews. So not the salted, they're just raw cashews. Nothing on them. So we're just gonna put that on.
Give me a stir.
You can stir.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do a tablespoon of chili powder.
All right. I can smell that hickory barbecue sauce. All right.
Then we're going to do smoked paprika. We're going to do a teaspoon of smoked paprika.
Okay.
So it'll kind of lend to that kind of smoky barbecue. Doesn't fit in there.
I've never used smoked paprika until we made that chili.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then one of my favorite spices is cumin.
Me too.
So I'll do a teaspoon of that.
I go through a lot of cumin at this house. I love it.
I know, I do too. Okay.
All right.
And then, I forgot salt.
Salt. Okay, I've got salt.
A smidge of salt.
Let me just sprinkle a little on top. Okay. Is that good? All right, and then do you put the brown sugar in?
And let's do the brown sugar.
So a fourth cup of light brown sugar. That looks so good.
So it kind of, when I was trying to come up with these recipes, I mean, I love your candied, are they
butter toffee?
Yeah, and I love any kind of nut. I love, and I thought, there's not many savory ones.
There aren't.
They're all
They're usually
sweet. So I just kind of started playing around with these recipes, and
yeah, those look delicious.
actually, this is the first one that I created.
Yeah. All right.
So we have a
Sheet pan.
This is where the gloves come in handy.
Yes.
Because I like to, I like to get my hands dirty.
Yes, you do. Spread them out.
I like to spread them out, and I don't put the excess that's in the bottom on it. I don't.
Oh, you don't put that juice in there? Okay.
No. Okay, you're going to take that bowl
Yep.
for me. And then I'm just going to do this. Spread them out in a single layer, and we've got the oven preheated to 350. So low and slow, but you got to watch because you'll go from perfect nuts to burnt nuts pretty fast.
So how long are we going to put them in for?
So we're going to go we're going to bake 10 minutes, and then we're going to kind of take them out and just kind of toss them around and see how they are, and then we'll probably put them in for an additional, 7 to 8 minutes and just see.
All right.
So, okay.
Stay posted. We're going to be back with the finished product. All right.
Okay. So we took these
Out of the oven. What were they in there? About 20 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We stirred them about halfway through. About 10 more minutes, yeah.
So they get a little sticky, okay, but you don't want to dry them completely on this because it's got this other sticky stuff on it. So I always take it,
Put them off onto
and move
this.
to another. You don't want sticky nuts.
Got it. You don't want sticky nuts.
Oh, you don't want parchment in your nuts.
That's true. That would not be good.
That would not be good.
I would not want that.
There we go. So then I just let them cool, and they'll start to, they kind of get like candy. So this gooey will be hard.
Hard. Okay.
Yeah.
And you just leave them like that, and then do you break them apart?
And then I'll break them apart.
All right.
Yeah.
I love it.
They're probably too soft. So when nuts are too hot, they're soft and chewy, and you don't want that.
Yeah. They're a little chewy. I mean, they're still good, but they're a little chewy.
So they need to cool down, and then you break them apart.
Okay.
Good one.
We're back with more nuts.
We're back with more nuts.
Now buffalo pecans. I'm so excited. I love flavored nuts.
We do. So I've got a half pound of the pecan halves here. And then what I did was I took a half a cup of the Frank's buffalo wing sauce and then a fourth of a cup of honey. Okay, so I just put them on the stovetop and just brought it up to a little bit of a boil and just kept stirring so it reduced a little bit.
Okay.
So I made these because I love anything with buffalo. I mean, I love buffalo chicken, but when I was going through where I wasn't eating any meat at all, I had to come up with something that was
have that buffalo flavor.
Yeah. So
yeah. Buffalo sauce is pretty yummy.
So you're just gonna pour that over the pecans. This is a pretty big deal. I'm giving this recipe out. Just let you know. All right.
I promise I'll let you make them for me every time.
You're so nice.
Do you need a spoon?
I need a quarter cup of the brown sugar.
The brown sugar. Okay.
And then let's do a little sprinkle of garlic salt.
Okay. Ooh, yum.
So I used to have this really coarse garlic salt, maybe just a little bit more.
Okay.
There you go. I had like chunks of roasted garlic, and that's what I would put in these. Well, I can't find it anymore, so.
Did you buy it?
I bought it, so I can't remember where.
Oh.
I can't find it, so yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, it was delicious. Okay, so you're just gonna toss these around just like this.
Nuts are so good for you. I mean, they're such a good snack. You know, obviously when you put a little extra sugar and things on them, you don't want to have too many of them, but,
No, but they're
just a good little, got some protein in them, a little snack, and these are so fun at the holidays. I just love having like nuts set out if you have a party or whatever. I think it looks nice.
These are a little addicting, these guys.
I know, I've had them before. They are very addicting.
Same thing. Spread
Don't
them out.
use the extra stuff there either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it almost gets like a candy. Almost gets
Ooh,
like a honey.
I can feel the buffalo in my nose.
I like it. Okay.
Okay, so these go in at 350 for about 10 minutes,
These go in at 350.
and then we'll stir them and put them back in a little bit longer.
Oh, you know what we need to do? Oops, that was nice. Sprinkle a little kosher salt on top.
Okay, kosher or this? Sea
I'm
salt?
sorry, sea salt's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Use kosher, or I use kosher, use the sea salt.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Perfect.
we'll get these in the oven. We'll be back with you.
All right. Okay, so we just took out the pecans out of the oven. Same amount of time, about 20 minutes,
Yep,
right?
20 minutes.
And so I do the same thing. These aren't as sticky as the barbecue. But you just don't want them cooling on this here. These smell so good. I
They
love
do.
These. I love these. These are great on salads, and they're both great on salads.
Oh yeah.
These are.
I love candied nuts on salads.
Those are my favorite.
I love nuts in general.
I do too.
I love nutcrackers.
I do love nutcrackers
Me
too.
Yeah, you have a good little
I
collection
do
going.
have a collection of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
So
are gonna be great.
yeah. So just let them cool, and then you can kind of break them apart, and you can give them as a gift. I have them out on the counter for when we have parties, and people love them. I sell them down at the shop.
And super easy.
Yeah.
Super easy gift.
Super easy.
Yeah.
Try.
So, yum.
Hot.
Hot. Oh my gosh, I love the flavor.
These are my favorite.
So I love these both, but I prefer those.
I do too.
That buffalo sauce is great.
That's so good.
Okay, you guys have the recipe. Let us know what you think if you give them a try. If you have any other favorite flavored nut recipes, be sure to let us know. Let us know what you think if you give these a try. Thanks for sharing your recipe.
You're welcome. This was huge that I gave this away.
I know.
Yeah.
So nice of you.
Yeah. So, yeah. There's my favorite nuts.
Happy 12 days of Christmas.
Bye.
See you later.